Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
The Alliance. You are now listening to the sounds of greatness. Ooh, kill 'em.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Happy Monday. Monday. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. Give yourselves a round of applause because you could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I appreciate you. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we live. You're catching the replay. Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can always use that constructive criticism, guys. You want to donate to the channel? $ CannonHotep on Cash App. Super chats, Rumble rants, always welcome. That's $ CannonHotep on Cash App. Super chats, Rumble rants, always welcome. I appreciate you guys. Every little bit goes back into the channel. Man, what a day. So we laid my mother-in-law to rest, celebrated her life. She's on to be with the Lord, and we're happy she's not hurting or in pain no more. And you know, she'll forever live in us and our children and in her children. So salute to you, Joyce Gordon. We will miss you. Man, oh man. So we got a couple of things to talk about tonight, man. One is in my top right-hand corner that I need to go ahead and cover up. Bow, you didn't see that. Anyway, guys, so apparently there was an explosion in Texas, but they're saying that it looks like it was a gas leak. Again, there was an explosion in Texas that looked like it could have been a gas leak. What else we got? We got the House panel. They want the testimony of Cassidy Hutchinson. They want Cassidy Hutchinson's testimony from J6. It's almost like Hotep's been told you. CannonHotep been told you that she was a liar. And when I told you guys she was a liar, YouTube struck down my stream about Cassidy Hutchinson and the J6 hearing and gave me a strike. And it looks like I might have been right. Is it buffering over on Rumble? Let's see what's going on over here on Rumble, because I should have the streamline part of that going on. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, I got the less latency part. I got that all jumping. I don't know. Hopefully it fixes itself. Anyway, let's get to it. Man, all right. Before we get to the Sarah Ransome stuff, right? Let's go ahead and jump into the House, the J6 stuff. Let's jump into that real quick. It's from Just the News. So this is from Just the News. It says House panel demands J6 documents from Cassidy Hutchinson. Questions her previous testimony. Now I wonder how they're going to get the Cassidy Hutchinson testimony, considering didn't the J6 committee like torch or erase all of the testimony and evidence that they quote unquote had against Donnie T? Am I right about that? Am I wrong about that? Somebody let me know. Let's see what this video says. Here we go. I guess we gotta wait for this commercial to go past. We're gonna wait for this commercial to go, I guess. Oh boy. I'll tell you. The things that I guess these outlets gotta do to pay the bills, right? Pay the bills. Let's see what happens anyway. But like I said, guys, I think that if I'm not mistaken, I remember the story, we covered the story that J6 committee like torched all of their evidence regarding, you know, all their quote unquote evidence they had on Donnie T. The minute Donnie T what was it, got what's the word, discovery. You guys remember that? What is going on here? Is this nothing? What is going on with this? This has nothing to do with nothing. Goodness gracious. Anyway, we're just gonna read. Jeez Louise. On Monday, the House Committee Oversight Subcommittee of the House Administration Committee, damn, how many committees, sent a letter to key January 6th Cassidy Hutchinson, ordering her to preserve and produce all records in her possession related to the events of that day and her interactions with the Democratic January 6th Select Committee. So, like I said, the committee, the January 6th committee, they allegedly destroyed all of their quote unquote testimonies and stuff like that the minute Donnie T got discovery. So now it looks like the January 6th Select Committee is, you know, going after their bombshell witness. Hey, we need everything that you got. Since they want to do what they're going to do, we coming for you, right? Because what I tell you guys, right? They weren't going to hold her, you know, to any standard in January 6th in that committee. They weren't going to hold her to any standard. Her quote unquote being under oath was just BS in their eyes. But now as a new sheriff in town, apparently, and they're like, yeah, nah, you were under oath. Now the way we look at it, and we need you to provide that stuff that you know you alleged. I guess now she could possibly be perjuring herself. It says this letter from Chairman Barry Loudermilk follows reporting from Just the News this weekend that Hutchinson, the former aide to Trump Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, waived her attorney-client privilege with her first lawyer, and internal Secret Service memorandums undercut her narratives of key events on the day of the Capitol riot. Quote, I wrote to you today to request that you immediately preserve and produce to this subcommittee all records and materials in your possession related to the events of January 6, 2021, and the Select Committee to investigate the January 6 attack on the United States Capitol, Loudermilk wrote. Loudermilk cited an infamous story from Hutchinson that raised doubts about her, the reliability of her testimony. That President Donald Trump attempted to grab the steering wheel of his presidential vehicle from a Secret Service employee and lunged at another. That's when I was saying they tried to say he pulled a Passenger 57. They tried to say he pulled some Wesley Snipes, Steven Seagal shit in the back of the limo, which was damn near impossible. I remember Dan Bongino, he was like, yo, you know, he's been on those details, and it's no way possible for the president to even remotely be able to do anything like that. You know, period, full stop. Not the way it's set up inside of there. It's not possible, apparently. So on June 8th, 2022, let me turn this down, sorry. There we go. On June 8th, 2022, you testified during one of the Select Committee's primetime hearings Remember they had a TV producer producing that BS that they were putting on television. During this hearing, you asserted that former President Donald Trump attempted to grab the steering wheel from one United States Secret Service employee driving the vehicle and lunged at another, Loudermilk wrote. However, in your previous 3 transcribed interviews on February 23rd, 2022, and March 7th, 2022, and May 17th, 2022, you did not mention this interaction. Damn, you can read Loudermilk's letter below. That's crazy. In November, Just the News reported that Hutchinson had made several significant changes to her first testimony on January 6th committee filing. What's that? Errata? What? I don't know what that is. Errata sheets in almost 7 months after her first interview. The errata sheets identify Hutchinson's account of the incident in the presidential vehicle, quote unquote, the Beast, as a later addition to her closed door testimony. Just saying. I told you guys. Even said it in that stream. Daisy Girl went back and watched it. Even said it in the stream that was BS. That it was no way possible that he did that. I said it on Saturday. Like, how? So you want us to believe that he didn't want to. He left his followers high and dry at the Capitol that day, but then you want to turn around and say that he was trying to grab the steering wheel to turn the car around and go back. Which one is it? Which one is it? It's crazy, right? It's ridiculous. So it looks like Cassidy Hutchinson is in some hot water, in my opinion. It looks like Cassidy Hutchinson is in some hot water. And she could possibly be perjuring herself if they find out that she is lying. Like, I think she's lying. And like I said, she was lying during that day in January for the January 6th committee. Like I said, guys, if it was such bombshell evidence, why didn't they bring her forth during the impeachment process? If she had all this bombshell evidence. And I argued to say the reason why they didn't bring them forward during the impeachment process is because what? They weren't going to perjure themselves in that process. However, if you got a bunch of people out to get Donnie T, on some sham committee that it doesn't matter if you're under oath or not with them, you can say what you want and get away with it. However, now there's somebody else holding them to that higher standard and could possibly come back and bite her in the ass. Could possibly come back and bite her in the ass. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes, guys. And I encourage you guys to go back and watch that stream that I did about Cassidy Hutchinson. It's on Rumble. Can't have it on YouTube because YouTube took it down. YouTube took it down the very next day. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Where we at? 1 second, y'all. Yeah, we can get. No. No, yeah, we. No, hold on. Goodness gracious, bow. There we go. All right. This is one thing I wanted to bring up. This is from Dom Lucre, and I've seen a couple of other people reporting on this. Check this out. Breaking. Michelle Obama says she fears about the 2024 White House presidential race in that it keeps her up at night. I'm terrified about what could possibly happen, Obama said of this year's presidential election in an interview on Jay Shetty's On Purpose podcast released Monday. Let's see what Mike talking about.
Are we moving at all fast enough? What are we doing about education? Are people going to vote? And why aren't people voting? Are we too stuck to our phones? I mean, those are the things that keep me up because you don't have control over them. And you wonder, where are we in this? Where are our hearts? What's going to happen in this next election? I am terrified about what could possibly happen.
Is this foreshadowing? Guys? Is this shadowing? Foreshadowing? I've been having a pretty good batting average. I told you guys. What did I tell you guys? I said that I got a feeling she's going to throw her hat in the race, and they're going to make her throw her hat in the race. There's been a couple of articles suggesting that she should throw her hat in the race, which I thought was a head nod to her, basically telling her, get ready. You want to get in here and do this. Got the clips are around. The clips are around. I got clips on TikTok and all that stuff of me predicting this. And it's interesting that she's on a podcast talking about it keeps her up at night. What did Joe Nichols Slick say? Oh, I don't want to run for president. And then all of a sudden, I have to get in for democracy. Let's see what else she says.
Because our leaders matter. Who we select, who speaks for us, who holds that bully pulpit. It affects us in ways that sometimes I think people take for granted. You know, the fact that people think that government, does it really even do anything? And I'm like, oh my God, does government do everything for us? And we cannot take this democracy for granted. And sometimes are we?
All right. Like I said, guys, I'm just saying, guys, and I've told you that the left has nobody to battle Donald Trump. They know Kamala can't do it. They know that Joe Nichols Slick can't beat him. They don't have Gavin Newsom can't beat him. They don't have anybody on the left to even remotely go toe to toe with him. Period. They don't have anybody on the left to go toe to toe with any of the Republican nominees. At this point, Nikki Haley could beat the Democrats. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I like Nikki Haley. I'm not saying she's not on the take from the banksters and the mobsters, because she is. I'm just telling you guys. I'm just saying. I think this is some foreshadowing, guys. I got a feeling. I mean, this is 2024 just started, and I said that they're going to try to throw her in the race because can't nobody beat him, and she would be the only person that could probably lull the Yaz queens in the fucking back in place. We're gonna see how this goes. I thought this was interesting when I saw this clip. Thought it was interesting when I read that. She might keep your head on the swivel, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Michelle Obama 2024 ticket. I'm just saying. So what, YouTube is stifling shit? Is that what y'all telling me? Is YouTube buffering? They buffering? Here we go. Goodness gracious. They must not like what I'm talking about. I know it ain't my internet. Oh my gosh. Hey, like I said, guys, if you want to, head over to Rumble. You know, they know what I'm about to talk about. They probably trying to throttle me. I'm just saying. Anyway, like I said, guys, be on the lookout for a Michelle Obama ticket. Oh, where is she dead? That's interesting. Interesting to me. See something. Anyway, guys, make sure I share the stream out. Let people know we live, guys, because you already know that nobody put out my. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna double check. I could be. Let's see. Oh yeah, nope. YouTube ain't put out nothing. Not one. Not one notification went out on YouTube. Of course it didn't, right? Anyway, but I digress. Like I said, keep an eye out for Michelle Obama 2024 ticket, people. It's coming. I got a feeling. Like I said, the only person that could probably give Donnie T a run for his money is RFK, and he is a libertarian, and he's not in their circle, allegedly. They won't even give him Secret Service detail. Go figure, right? Go figure. Oh man. Let's see that. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Let's go back here. Sorry if I can hear my dog barking in the background. I don't know why he's going crazy. But then again, there's been a bunch of people over here, you know, dropping things off and stuff like that. Where is it? It's just trending. Goodness gracious. I don't know why Howard Stern's trending. Nobody cares that Howard Stern got the Cove base. Who cares? Go take another round trip down Howard Stern. Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it'll help you. Goodness gracious. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Here we go. This is from Raw's Alert. Yeah, yo, 2024 definitely gonna be a hell of a year, bro. It's definitely gonna be a hell of a year. All right, Raw's Alert. Breaking. Significant explosion has taken place at a hotel with mass casualty incident declared. Currently, numerous authorities and other law enforcement personnel are on the scene of a significant gas explosion at the Sandman Signature Hotel in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. Emergency responders have declared a mass casualty incident, noting windows blown out and a possible floor collapse. Damn. In the interior, numerous witnesses have reported hearing the explosion miles away. Police are urging everyone to avoid the area. Still developing. Man. Damn. That's crazy. Look at that. So, the initial reports, right? It's a gas explosion. Now, I could be wrong because I don't know. And I hope people are okay. I hope the people that are hurt make a recovery. Hopefully nobody perished or died in this. My question is, like, for a building that large, right? The gas lines are connected all the way up, right? Am I wrong about that? Hey, Pro, I know you do demolition, y'all. Am I wrong about that? Like, you know, the gas lines go, you know, they go all the way up, right? So I would assume if you had a gas explosion, it wouldn't like trigger like a chain reaction through the building. Could it just affect only one part? Tune in, drop out with a $20 super chat. I appreciate you. Biden is Obama's third term. Don't think folks will go for Michelle. That would make Obama's fourth term. The layman, the shine, the uninitiated, the people that you don't know no better. The ones doing the electric slide in the street, they would welcome it with open arms. But I appreciate the $20 super chat. I'm telling you, you cannot underestimate the power of the willfully ignorant. You cannot underestimate the power of the willfully ignorant. Protocol says, yeah, they go all the way up. So, like, if you had a gas leak, right, and you had a gas explosion, could it just affect one aspect or one part of a building? That's my question, right? Because I would assume, because the gas lines, they're connected all the way through the building, that if there was a gas leak and that gas line exploded, that it would travel up the rest of the gas lines. Am I wrong about that? Exactly. That's what I said before. They're going to Yas Queen her ass right in there. Oh, so it's only this only whatever area it leaked into? Okay. I mean, it blew the walls off the place. Good Lord. It blew the walls off the spot. That's crazy, man. I really hope that it is just a gas leak and it's nothing like, you know, nefarious behind this. I hope it's nothing nefarious behind this. And the reason I say that is because like I would assume, like the way the news cycle's been going and all of the chaos that's been going on in the news cycle, that I feel like they would jump at the chance to blame a faction for this explosion, right? Now, this is just a random, called the Sandman Hotel. It's just it's a random explosion, right? It's not like it's happened at like a concert or a nightclub or something like that. So hopefully this is just a random explosion, a freak accident, and hopefully people are okay. I feel like if it was something bigger, the news will be running with this. The news will be running with this, but we never know. We never know. The gas leak narrative could just be a cover up for something else. Could be a cover for something else. Now, if we start seeing other gas leaks happen, then clearly, like, okay, something's the deal. But this happened in Dallas, Fort Worth. It happened in Dallas, Fort Worth. So it's going to be interesting. The lines themselves will rupture. See, that's what okay, I got you. See, that's the thing I would think. I don't know. I don't know. See, I don't know. I'm just, I don't want to be like, oh, this is foul play. This is this. You know what I mean? I'm hoping it's not. But I don't know. I just feel like it would have just, I don't know. I could be wrong. That's what's up. I forgot you. Yeah. You out there in Texas too, right, Sauce? Yeah. Let me know what the deal is with that, yo. But he said it was heard, But like I said, prayers to the victims, man. I hope they're okay, or the injured. Hopefully they're not victims and they're just, this is a freak accident. But I don't want to jump to any conclusion. Damn, look at this shit, yo. Look at this shit. Good Lord. And it's not from this building. It's from this big ass building that across street from it. Damn. That's crazy. I wonder if anybody got any video, cause it had to be like a CCTV or somebody's like surveillance camera had to be pointed in that direction, right? To catch the explosion. And it looked like the explosion is it's just coming from the ground level. That's crazy. That's nuts. I mean, and then you got the police on the scene. Damn. That's crazy. Like I said, I hope people are okay, man. That's interesting. It's got people, people head on the swivel right now. People's head is on the swivel right now. People like, yo, like we all looking for the mass event to happen, right? We all looking for it. We just speculated about interdimensional demons coming out of Miami. We all looking for the right cross. We all trying to watch for the hook. Like everything's just like everything is everything can get it right now. Hoppin said Fort Worth Bass family needed some attention. Damn, I didn't know this happened. This is like 30 minutes away. Are you down there? Yeah. They just reporting on like an hour ago. Mr. Street says we have to think for ourselves. They won't tell us what's really going on. That's a fact. That's a fact. Mom said he glad he worked remote. I got your favorite background music playing. I appreciate it. I'm monotone. I'll just be like, yo, ain't nobody going to listen to my voice. It's got a monotone voice, so I got to throw some music back there. You know what I mean? That's how it is. Not to mention, I like me some good smooth music. You're listening to the smooth sounds of Cannon Speaks. Anyway. Like I said, hopefully everybody's okay down there in Fort Worth. Hopefully this wasn't a terrorist attack or, anything like that, any false flag. Hopefully it's just a freak accident and we ain't got nothing to worry about. But like I said, guys, it's an election season. Like the Hotep say, it's an election season. Get low. It's an election season. Get low. Anyway, let's get to our story of the night. Who is Sarah Ransome? Has anybody heard this name before? Has anybody heard this name before? Because this is my first time hearing her name. Apparently, she's a survivor of Jeffrey Epstein. She was, repeatedly R-worded, and all that other stuff. And now she says allegedly she got some tapes of Epstein, Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, and Richard Branson engaging in sexual acts with other victims. Check this out. That's right, Mop. Get low, stay strapped, baby. Hotep and get low. That's right. It might sound like a Yin Yang Twin song, but that's not what we talking about. So from Benny Johnson, it says, Epstein survivor Sarah Ransome alleges the existence of tapes of high-profile Epstein associates Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, and Richard Branson engaging in sexual acts with other victims, filmed by Epstein himself in new bombshell court documents. I think that deserves a... She also, let's see, whilst he spanked his, oh man, jeez, Louise. I'm gonna just say blank when I don't want to say. I cuss a lot, right? I think I cuss a lot. Hold on. There we go. I could do that? What the fudge? I gotta remember that. Okay. Anyway, so let's do this. All right. I'm sure y'all can read that. What's everyone going to do about it? Ain't nobody. I'm telling you, I've been saying it, yo. Nothing's going to happen between this thing. This is just some distracting things. But anyway, let's get to it. Yo, the last name is very interesting. I ain't even got to that yet, Sauce. I ain't got to that yet. So, whilst he spanked his Yamin on her bottom, she also had to have relations with Clinton in Epstein's New York mansion just off Fifth Avenue on numerous occasions. It's the NY mansion we spoke about yesterday. I too was forced by Epstein to visit regularly, and if I didn't turn up, he would personally come and find me wherever I was hiding. It still bewilders me how Epstein always seemed to know where I was if I didn't turn up at his NY residence. Yeah, fucking low jack on these broads. When my friend had sexual intercourse with Clinton, Prince Andrew, and Richard Branson, sex tapes were in fact filmed on each separate occasion by Jeffrey. Thank God she managed to get a hold of some footage. Wonder how she did that. Of the film tapes, which clearly identifies the faces of Clinton, Prince Andrew, and Branson having intercourse with her. Frustratingly enough, Epstein was not seen in any of the footage, but he was clever like that. Well, I mean, if you're behind the camera, anyway. After 2 hours of trying to convince my friend to come forward with me, I eventually managed to persuade her to send me some of the video footage, which she kept implicating all three men. Mentioned above. I personally can confirm that I have, with my own 2 eyes, seen the evidence of the mention of these acts, which clearly identifies Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, Richard Branson having intercourse with my friend. I would be more than willing to swear under oath and testify in court over these allegations. We'll say over these sex tapes. It will break your heart into a million pieces, Maureen, when you watch this footage. And I know that what I watched yesterday will haunt me for the rest of my life. Unfortunately, I cannot send you the footage without her consent due to massive consequences to her safety, but I can confirm that I do have footage in my possession. I have backed up the footage on several USB sticks, and I securely sent them to various different locations throughout Europe. with only one other person close to me knowing where their locations are, just in case anything happens to me before the footage is released. So I'm assuming that's coming from Sarah Ransome, holding the tapes for ransom. Boy, you gotta love these names, right? It's just like, you gotta love these names. You gotta, I'll make it bigger for you guys. Pause. There you go. We'll let you read that part right there. Mop said he the real life Candyman. Now, when I seen this, and now they're trying to implicate your boy Donnie T into it as well, I was like, okay. We need the evidence, right? Because what I say the other day, I said we need evidence. You guys can sit here and speculate. You can unseal all of these civil cases, lawsuits, and stuff, and hearsay. We need evidence. Like, all these deviants are going to walk if there's no video footage, right? If there's no footage, it didn't happen. So now allegedly this girl Sarah Ransome, it definitely, right? Would they flip it and call it revenge porn? I don't know. That's a good question, Holden. But now she got this stuff, right? And I was like, damn, okay, well, now if that's the case and you got video footage, this shit gets real, right? But allegedly she thought, I need my friends, consent to send this footage out, right? Now, one would say, this footage is bigger than you and your friend. This footage is bigger than you and your friend. You got to do this shit for Haiti, right? Because we know them kids in Haiti, what happened to them. You got to do this shit for the milk carton kids. You got to do this shit for people, around, traffic victims around the world. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I've noticed that sometimes when I've been other people's certain words, they won't even let me send it. You know what I mean? I think if you put quotations, I think there might be a way around it. I think if you put quotation marks around certain words that you might think are problematic, or maybe put your whole statement in quotation, it might let it through because it's a quote. Allegedly. Because, for example, right, I was in it's called Chad Duke's show. I was in his chat the other day, and there's a guy on the show, they call him Dick Smokehand, right? That's just the name they gave him. So I put Dick Smokehand in there, and YouTube wouldn't let me send the fucking the message. But somebody else said the same thing, but they had it in quotations, and the shit went through. So maybe putting it in quotations might do it. Or yeah, just speaking code. We'll catch up on it. We're a resourceful and smart bunch. We're a resourceful and smart bunch, guys. I would like to think. You know what I mean? All right, anyway, let's do this. So you need the footage, you need tape, right? This is how you get them. If you got the smoking gun, which is the evidence or the footage, then where is it? Show it. This is bigger than you and your friend. Let it out. Even if it implicates old Donnie T. If Donnie T out there messing with these little girls, then guess what? Donnie T gotta go down. Donnie T gotta go down. But then this is where it gets interesting. Okay, this is from the New Yorker. This is from the New Yorker, guys. Let me make this shit bigger so you can see it too. Oh shit, what happened to it? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Right here. Check this out. This from the New Yorker. Shout out to the little fact checking shit on Twitter, because also I never found this. So let's go. So Ransome was another imperfect witness. In the fall of 2016, she has suggested, right? She suggested to the New York Post that she had sex tapes of half a dozen prominent people, including Bill Clinton and Donald Trump, but couldn't provide the tapes when asked. Ransom told me that she had invented the tapes to draw attention to Epstein's behavior and to make him believe that she had evidence that would come out if he harmed me. We're gonna let that sit for a second. Crazy, right? It also says Maxwell's lawyer mentioned Ransom's allegations about Dershowitz in the comment leaked to the press protected by the litigation privilege. It was reported in the Daily News under the headline, Second Woman Claims Billionaire Perv Jeffrey Epstein Directed Her to Have Sex with Carolyn Dershowitz. So Ransom was another imperfect witness. In the fall of 2016, she had suggested to the New York Post that she had sex tapes of half a dozen prominent people, including Bill Clinton and Donald Trump, but couldn't provide the tapes when asked. Ransom told me that she had invented the tapes to draw attention to Epstein's behavior and to make him believe that she had evidence that would come out if he harmed me. Interesting. Makes me wonder if they're marching Miss Ransom out, right? Because if anybody ever heard this story? Because I'd never heard this story. It makes me wonder if they're marching Miss Ransom out here as misinformation. As misinformation to muddy the waters of this whole Epstein thing, to discredit the whole Epstein narrative. Because if one witness that says she was a victim comes out and it turns out that she lies about having these tapes that everybody's clamoring about on Twitter and all these other places, right? It's like giving it the term Pizzagate. Remember that? The guy that went to the Comet Ping Pong or whatever it's called and shot at the server room. It discredited the whole narrative, and they had the Pizzagate and all this other stuff. And she got a book, right? I think she had a book too. I think she has a book too. Holden says exactly, shenanigans. She trying to make that Amazon money now. I know some sick stuff going on, but opportunists ain't no better. Opportunists ain't no better. That's right. Bruh, that's the thing. You know what I mean? And I can't say that's not her last name, but like we had the one dude that went, remember the one guy, Steve Stevens? Remember that, the black guy, Steve Stevens, and I think it was like Ohio, who shot that man live on Facebook. And he said he shot him because his girlfriend Joy Lane broke up with him. His girlfriend Joy Lane broke up with him. Like these names, bro. Sometimes they just, I don't know. The name generator that they use is terrible. Wonder why YouTube, yo, they throttling. That's what they doing. YouTube throttling. I can see if my stream is down. I got this stream deck. It'll tell me. YouTube will also tell me if I don't got enough like bandwidth or something. I'm in excellent condition apparently according to YouTube. So if it's just buffering, YouTube might not like my title or my thumbnail or something. A tag that I got. That's how they do, yo. Didn't they just do that to Tim Pool, allegedly? Didn't they just do that shit to Tim Pool? I think they just did it to Patrick Bet-David as well. But this shit right here, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's in different areas. But like I said, guys, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear, people. But sorry, believe none of what you see and none of what you hear, guys. Do your research for yourself. I think they're parading her out for misinformation. They could be parading out to. I mean, she could have something. She could be, right. She could have whatever. Or, like she said in 2016, she fucking made it up. She fucking made it up. The question is, any other YouTuber going to show you what I just showed you? Is anybody else going to show you what I just showed you from the New Yorker? That's citing the New York Post, quoting her, saying she made it up. You stayed a few miles from where that shit happened. Shit was crazy. Then they like pick them up in like a McDonald's drive-thru or something, like a couple states away. Like I said though, maybe she's strong in her convictions and she's like, nope, I got these tapes. Or like I said, we see here in 2016, she said she made that shit up just to make him believe that, so she wouldn't get hurt. Believe none of what you see and none of what you hear, people. Believe none of what you see and none of what you hear. They still going to try to dominate the news cycle with the Epstein misinformation. We got other things to worry about. We need to worry about what's going on at the border. We still got that horde making their way here. We still got natural disasters happening because of the solar flares and all that other stuff. Yo, I just thought about this, right? What if when those on January 1st, right? Because that's when like the tsunami and the earthquake started happening. What if those earthquakes started happening and them fucking things opened up the gates of fucking hell? I'm just saying. The Euphrates River is almost dry. And those of you who know, if you know, you know. But they say if when the Euphrates River starts to dry up and it gets dry, January 1st, those earthquakes happen, in Russia and in Japan with the tsunami and a couple places here in the U.S. What if those earthquakes open up the gates of hell? That's right, Hopkins. Ask questions and look for a credible source. That's exactly. Don't run with shit. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. I'm going to have to go back and let's do this right now. Screenshot it, people. We're going to go full screen commentary for it. Boom. There you go. I got it all great for you and shit. Hold on, let me get it for you again. Bow. I'm going to put it in blue. Bow. There you go. Screenshot that. And I'm going to just go like this. Oh, man, because if this shit turned out to be nothing and it turned out she's lying and they're going to use her lie to question the rest of this shit in the depositions, we know what it is. We know what it is. Red Heifers is one that's convincing me. I think they got him. I'm just saying. And Jay did send me, I got 8 episodes of Dig and I got to sit down and watch them. I just haven't had a chance yet to sit down and watch them. I think they got them heifers, bro. I think they got them heifers. And they about to be 3. Well, they just turned 3. I'm just saying. But make sure y'all get it. There you go. Damn, why I keep going blue? Oh, there you go. Bow. Just saying. Y'all got it. Make sure y'all screenshot that. Just saying. And I've said it before, guys. I've said it before. Let me see. Where is it at? Boom. Nope, I don't want to do that. There we go. I do got some of the best background music on YouTube, don't I? I'm just saying. Let's go ahead. Gonna vibe out real quick. What's up, Jason? I had to vibe out real quick. That's one of my favorite background songs, man. Shout out to DJ Quads. If y'all didn't know, that's what I use, DJ Quads. He got some dope stuff. So I'm gonna play this video that I made back when I started doing YouTube. This was 2 years ago. And show y'all why I try not to run. I try not to run with bullshit. Or I wait a little bit before I touch a story. Let's go full screen. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Resurrection Sunday. I'm just sitting here getting some paperwork done for the week. Also scrolling through Twitter, looking at some of the trending topics. Also looking on the internet, looking at some of the news. And three things caught my eye. There's a story about a shooting that happened. My little studio was naked as shit. My little studio was naked. Anyway, let's go. In Orange County, the event that happened at the Capitol the other day where the kid ran his car into the officers, ultimately getting himself killed. And this story happened on Easter of 2017. I remember this story. The dude lived in Cleveland, was walking the streets on Facebook Live. He walked up to some old man and shot him before forcing the old man to say his ex-girlfriend's name. Her name was Joy Lane, by the way, which is probably one of the most made-up names I've ever heard in my life besides his name, Steve Stevens. He then went into an office building and started shooting, if I'm not mistaken, and then ultimately went on a run for almost a week before they caught him at a McDonald's drive-thru. The thing about all these stories is, these stories were presented as if someone other than the people who did it. Not just by the media, but people on social media. The guy in Cleveland, before we got a picture of him, everybody just swore was a white dude. The kid on Friday, everybody swore was a white guy. The Orange County shooting happening in California, they swore it was a white guy. Even the one in Colorado, they reported it as a white guy before we found out it wasn't. I say all this to say, when you hear about stories like this, any story, wait 24 hours before you make an ass of yourself. Denzel Washington said it best when he said, people don't want to be right anymore. They just want to be first. Because you can always retract it later. The news outlets, they won't, they'll say something publicly live on TV and then retract it later on their website under the home and garden section. Or these Twitter warriors out here, these blue check marks, will say something outrageous, and then when it comes out to be the contrary, they'll just delete their tweet or go through some kind of mental gymnastics to make it fit. But by the time you retracted the story, the damage is already done. The misinformation is already out there. The court of public opinion has already been swayed. So again, my word of advice on this Sunday afternoon, anytime you hear a story, give it 24 hours for the facts to come out. Don't worry, the grift will still be there. Anyway, happy Resurrection Sunday. Go out and enjoy your families. Enjoy your day, everybody. I'll holler at you. Always remember that, guys. That's why I don't run with things. Until I got everything. For example, surprise, surprise, the FBI what? Speech to text got you ebonics for real? You looking at a what? Mechanical safe trying to worry about the EMP locking me out? I got a key override for mine. I got a key override for my safe. But yeah, so surprise, surprise, the FBI knew about the shooter in Iowa. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. The FBI knew about the shooter in Iowa. Anybody just taken aback by that? Is anybody taken aback by that? Breaking, the FBI was warned about the trans Iowa shooter before the shooting. He had been posting disturbing messages on Discord, and someone reported it to the FBI. The FBI never responded. As I reported 2 years ago, he was already posting alarming messages about being a school shooter. Iowa gunman Dylan Butler reportedly posted on social media site Discord about saying he was ready for what's to come, and he was effing nervous before opening fire in a small town school. Breaking about 2 years ago, the gender fluid terrorist who shot up a school today posted something unhinged on Instagram. A comment read "school shooter," and the shooter liked it. That's crazy. Like I said, guys, surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. It's interesting how that story went away real fast, right? That story went away fast. It was a trans shooter, and he used a shotgun, allegedly. Huh. Go figure. Go figure. In fact, I'm not gonna say he was a trans shooter. You know, that's what everybody's saying, but I don't know. I don't know if he was a trans shooter or not. I don't know if he was trans, say it like that. But yeah. That story went by quick. That story went away fast. You know. It didn't suit their narrative. They needed the right gun wasn't used. The right color was used. The right gun wasn't used, and he wasn't a part of it all right. How about that? How about that? Friendos. Anyway. Oh, man. The Grifties is coming up, guys. March. Grifties is coming up in March. Oh, my gosh, guys. Did you get your Grifties tickets yet? Have you got your Grifties tickets yet? I want to know. Sound off in the chat if you got your Grifties tickets. March 9th, 2024, 8 p.m. Door time is 7 p.m., guys. Check it out. I don't know why, but I think it was supposed to be a mass booting, but something went wrong. It always something. No, you know what I think? I think they hit you 3 times. They'll give you a lackluster one. They'll give you one that's like, oh shit, and then they'll give you another one like, oh, that's it. You know what I mean? Build that rage. Build that outrage. That's what I think. That's how it usually goes, in my opinion. But check it, guys. 4th annual Grifties live at the Dojo of Comedy in Morris Plains, New Jersey. March 9th, 2024, 8 p.m. Door time is 7 p.m., guys. It's going to be a fantastic time. Uncle Hotep, clearly, Hotep Jesus, they'll be there. You know, it's their show. Gosh dang it! But the Hoteps will be there. You know, yours truly, I'll be in the building. You know, we got a star-studded event, people. A star-studded event. I am giving away 2 tickets. Put no 4 fingers. Giving away 2 tickets. Giving away 2 tickets, guys. I wanted to give away a VIP ticket, but as you can see, they're sold out. That's a good problem to have, although I didn't get my ticket in time to do it, but I'm giving away 2 tickets. They talk like them tickets about gone. They probably are about gone. Like I said, though, I got 2 tickets I'm giving away. All my subscribers are included in the giveaway, and if you're new to the channel and you live close to the New Jersey area, DC, Maryland, Virginia, you want to make that trek, New York, you know, you in the area, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. Leave a comment in the chat. I will be picking a winner on what did I say it was? January 31st is when I'll be picking a winner. Or 2 winners. It'll be one on YouTube and one on Rumble. That's one on YouTube and one on Rumble. I'm not paying for airfare. I'm not paying for travel. I'm not paying for hotel. I'm just giving you 2 tickets to the Grifties. So, let's get it, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, you know, $CannonHotep on Cash App. $CannonHotep on Cash App. Super Chats, Rumble Rants, or join the channel. Join the channel for a cup of coffee a month, guys. You can donate to the channel. You can, help your boy out. Every little bit goes back into the stream. Mr. Street says, bad timing. I'll be in Vegas, but y'all be safe and have fun. We definitely will, bro. And you be safe out there in Vegas as well. Anyway, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me. It's my time to go upstairs and get my old self in bed. I got to get up in the morning. Anyway, until next time, it's CannonHotep saying, be safe, stay strapped, don't miss. Watch for the tail wagging the dog, guys. There's distractions all over the place. I'll holler at you.
So relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.